Good morning, everyone. Let's have a go at it for today. I'm just going to quickly edit the title and everything. In the meanwhile, I've got the chart open while I just quickly edit everything because it's required, unfortunately. That seems to be a bit far down. That looks better. Playlists, that one. No, it's not made for kids. Save. Job done, I think. Yep. And now I need the comments open. Good. Control room. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's share this into the group. Today's our small account grind. I shared in the group that I've loaded up a fresh account and we'll have a go at it. I'm still eating breakfast because I'm running late this morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's get rid of those tags. Nicely filled wick. Check the news. There's not really anything until 12, and then it's Euro, AUD, and GBP. Okie dokie. none of that seems to be overly interesting right now. Good morning. Let's have a quick look through. We'll go for that one. That looks like a nice move for the day. Run stop loss to here, I reckon. And we're actually going to need to place this, so I am going to open my, I'll do it on another screen, but quickly, position, size, calculator. It was NZD USD, wasn't it? Size was 200. Risk ratio 1%. Stop loss is going to be, if I can enter now, it's going to be 10 pips. So we can place an 0.02, 10 pips. And the USD, where is it? There it is. I'm actually going to go slightly higher. I'm going to go 0.05 total. Position made. And its entry was 57066, which is here. Got my stop, got my take profit. Good. First position found. Orange because it's fresh. And it should be avoiding the news as well. Because we saw that the news was for Euro, AUD and GBP. There's USD news, but it doesn't come until much later in the day. That I'm not kind of interested in. You're interesting. Still consolidating though. If there was some sort of break, then I would take it, but until then I'm not going to touch it. You're still good from yesterday. Like, you can still be running happily. I'll look at USD CHF next. Do I want to take an entry here? Nah, it's kind of a bit late. USD CHF. We gave a down arrow, but it looks like it's going up. Well, I mean, other than this, but... Ethereum, I decided I'm probably not going to be taking positions because they have a tendency to keep reversing, although I would like to take a short there. I really would like to take a short. Oh, you're just scalping it. Straighten my lap. I'm just cleaning my desk because I spilled some breakfast. There's a DJPY I do want to be in on as well. I'm going to set my stop loss just past the line. Again, I'm entering 0.05. I'm not calculating it because it's too quick. Got my entry here. Put it there. We'll grab it. We're just going to probably scalp it more than anything. Maybe even just probably somewhere over here. And I'll mark it all the way down there. Entry I got was at 84,949. Which is about where I put it, okay. 2 positions for the day. Again, managing to try and avoid some of the news. Yeah, I set all my stop loss levels live. And often I'd work out my position sizes, especially if it was a funding, like a prop firm account, but because it's just a small 200, I can be slightly less accurate because there's no rules as such. It's just, so I set 0.05s because my stop loss is very tight, and yes, I'll probably be slightly over 1% risk, but not by enough to worry. So it's for me $200, 200 GBP. I just put 0.05s and kind of went, that'll do. My stop losses are very tight as always. It will be fine. Why won't you open? I want chocolate. How's the peel and reseal got this broken? I like the idea of shorting this, but there's news on both. So I'm not. because why would I if there's news on both? This is one that I'm definitely not trading on a small account. I'll at least look at it for everyone else. Yes, I would suggest it looks like it's buying more. And if I was to take a position, which I'm not, it's going to look like this. I'll probably run it up to the line eventually. I'm going to give it a wider stop loss though, because it's going to be a longer term entry. But this would be what I'd be wanting. I'll mark it in purple because we're not taking it. But we can at least watch it. With the broker I use, I could in theory take it because the contract size is fine, but it's a suboptimal idea because it would be essentially like 30% risk or something, which is wild, and the answer is no. And again, this looks like it will probably bounce and come up here, but we cannot touch it. AutoCAD looks like we've pushed up, but we've lost momentum. It's kind of rounded. So I have a feeling there's not really much to do because you might find it will push up more or it could just collapse. This looks more like a collapsing thing than pushing up. Euro GBP. I mean, now we've got Rishi Sunak as Prime Minister. He's probably good for the pound. It's almost like he has a background in finance. Could push down. Should push down. That looks like it should come down to me. Let's play off the fundamentals then. I mean, indicators were also still bearish, but I'll play off the fundamentals as well. Could be a nice longer term hold. Start with that. Euro GBP, and that's a short. Now I have to find Euro GBP. Found it. Euro GBP doesn't move, that's probably not many pips. No, it's just 13. Again, I'll put 0.05. No point thinking too much about it. You need to be in orange. Euro NZD, do I want anything? No, not really. GBP CAD. Yeah, it feels disgusting. It looks like a nice bounce. Stop pushing up. Well, we have some positions for the day. We haven't got as many as normal, but we have some. Does anyone have any pairs they want me to check out, or anything they want me to look at, or any questions? And I'm happy to sit and answer as well. I mean, if we're looking at the fundamentals, then we could argue that GU and GA and stuff like that should be buying as well. I'm going to check the UK news, see if there's anything. I don't see the necessary need for a Chancellor when your Prime Minister has a background in finance. Seems counterintuitive. He can do the job perfectly fine himself. Does anyone have any questions for me or any pairs they would like me to check out? If so, then I can have a look for you and give my opinion and views. So I would never inherently use the 3 and 5 minute teamer, even though I'm on a very low time frame chart, because they don't look right. Here's a 5 minute teamer on the 3 minute chart. It sits a little bit close for my liking. Yes, I could. If I wanted just to catch like small micro trends, then sure. But I also want to see a bit larger of a picture. And so for that reason, maybe on the 3 minute I could use like the 15-minute teamer, which will sit closer but still show a much tighter trend. But even then, when I would keep jumping up to the 15-minute, often I'm looking at, when I'm on the 15-minute chart, I use a 45-minute teamer. So it's often more beneficial for me just to have the 45-minute teamer on all the time, so that when I'm on the 15-minute chart, I can see it correctly. Also, it's a bit stronger as a dynamic support and resistance. Interesting. Incredibly flatlining. I almost want to see this hit this line before it bounces. I expect up is the direction, but not necessarily yet. I'd kind of want to take a position like this, for example. But I'm going to keep watching and waiting to see if there is anything. Should have another referendum on Brexit? Are you on drugs? Are you insane? It's happened, it's done. Why would you have another one? No? 42, he's probably the youngest Prime Minister in decades. Right, I'm going to go grab some water and I will be back. And I'll clean up my breakfast as well. So, progress report. We are £2.50 up on Euro GBP. We are £1 up on NZD JPY. And $2.35 up on NZD USD. As they keep floating around. Hopefully you can see that. Does anyone have any questions for me? If so, I can answer them for you. Other than that, I will probably have another look through for trades now. I still want this. In fact, I might just take it and run it like that. GJ. Again, I'll probably just put. Ooh, this is a large one. I'll put 0.02 on this one for a buy. So I've gone 0.02 on a GJ buy. Do I hedge losing trades? No. Unless it's dynamic hedging between assets. But that's another story. In general, don't hedge losing trades, just let them lose. Because you're just going to up your risk more than you're wanting if you're doing that. Alright, GJ, we have a position, so I'll mark it up. GU is now pushing as well. Has anything changed? No. We'll just let that sit and move. No point getting even more exposure into the pound, we've got two positions anyway. Gold finally broke down. Nothing more interesting though. CHF JPY is still floating. Ethereum just doing its thing. Euro AUD would be a nice short, but I'm skeptical with the amount of news. I mean, we understand that the news for Euro should be bad because of the results from the last few days, but how many pips of a stop loss would it be? I could run with 12 pip stop. Is it worth taking it? No, it's just not worth it. I'm playing into news for no reason. I mean, you could argue that I've done the same with GBP, but at least it's longer term fundamentals more than short term news. GBP-CHF is buying. GBP AUD is buying, but that's kind of expected. Euro CAD, nothing interesting. NAS, nothing interesting. AUD CAD, looks like it's buying up. You do also have a wedge forming by the looks of it. Probably draw off that if you really wanted. I don't like drawing it like that, but we can. Sleepy. I'll let that sit and break out. nothing here. Steadily working. Let us see where 50% is. 50%'s on this wick, pretty much. So we'll probably see price come down to here, and then it can do whatever from there. GCAD is coming back up to the 55 line. Which could be the start of its move, really. USD CAD just consolidating. We haven't really had movement since Monday. Since Friday even, really, because you're just range bound in a box. It's just going nowhere. USD CHF is coming down a little. If I'm going to take a buy, it's going to be from the line anyway. Positions. That was pulled back, that one's pulled back, that one's pushing through, that one's consolidating but we didn't take, and this one is pushing on. What does it look like on here? We are £5.80 up. Euro GBP is our biggest position at £5.25 profit. GJ is £1.35 and the two NZDs combined a break even because one's 15 down, the other one is 54 up. That's in pence. Hang on, there you go. And you'll see that that's where we're sitting at right now. Does anyone have any questions for me? Mute myself quickly so I can blow my nose. Much better. Right. I occasionally do custom coding for people. If you message me on the Discord with what you want, then I'll be able to tell you if it's a job that I'm interested in taking on. I seldom take the jobs on. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's like, oh, that's going to take me all of 30 seconds and I'll just do it for free. Sometimes if it's slightly more involving and I find it personally interesting, then I'll take it on as a commission job. And then other times it's just like, I can't be bothered to do that. And unfortunately, it's literally I can't be bothered. It's not even like I don't have time sometimes. Sometimes I just go, it doesn't sound interesting. Getting a few in there. I remember when that was just a wonder and that was it. In fact, a wonder wasn't even there. Okay. Nothing else interesting. I don't code fully automated systems. I can, and I'll do it for myself, but I don't code fully automated systems for other people because I always believe that with a fully coded system, there is an inherent risk of it doing what you tell it to do, but because they lack the intuition that a human will, I always like to have the final say, and for that reason I would never code a bot for someone else, because their method, yes, you could backtest it to the moon, however, oftentimes you will have your own intuition that just says sometimes, hey, don't place this, and that can help avoid losses, and for that reason, just don't bother playing with bots. Human intuition is an important factor, and only humans have human intuition. Are there days where I'm wrong on every trade? Yeah, sometimes I still get those. And is there a maximum number of wrong trades per day? No, not really. I take as many trades as I feel comfortable with for the day, and if they lose, they lose. I don't really have the attachment. If I find 5 trades in a day and all 5 hit stop loss, then so be it. If I find 3 trades in a day and all 3 hit stop loss, then so be it. I mean, if I was like 10 trades in, I'd probably just go, you know what, I'm not going to bother. Even if I was sort of 6 or 7 trades in, I'd probably say, I'll just stop for the day. But it's, the thing is with trading, I'm so psychologically dead when it comes to trading that it doesn't necessarily matter to me. Like, I don't care if I win or lose. It's just a number on a screen. That's the fine line, psychological versus fundamental. Yeah. Currently still sitting at around 550. It's just playing around at that sort of level. Coming back down to 4, going back up to 5, just sitting around. Does anyone have any topics they'd like me to discuss? Fan on. The AC just isn't hitting right today, so use a little bit of fan. It's also an air purifier, so pure air does help people think. Yeah, so I would say that you'll also have times where trades look right but don't feel right, and then you don't take them, and you're correct in not taking it. So that's the times when human intuition is good. But that's also a very felt thing. Having human influence like that, where it's just like it doesn't feel right, does add a significant margin for error. Because what's to say that the way you feel today and tomorrow is different? Well, the only difference becomes your experience. And experience is something that takes a long time to understand. Like, I've been essentially at this for solidly for like 4 to 5 years now, and some days I just look at a chart and go, it doesn't feel right. And I don't know how I could ever dream of teaching someone that feeling of, nah, it's not quite right. Like, I'm going to give an example. Let's go find something where I'm like, we could take it, but it doesn't feel right. As if there is anything. Maybe a good example would be something like Euro Ord. So, for instance, Euro Ord, we're being told that we should short it, but because I have experience, I'm like, well, there's a bunch of news for it right now, and I'm like, I could short it, but it just doesn't feel right now. Okay, in this scenario, I definitely would want to short it, but because there's news, I won't. Sometimes just understanding what doesn't feel right is important, and there's no way to really inherently teach that, which is an issue with the industry, because there is no way of teaching that. You just have to learn, which is an expensive process. That being said, I really would want to be in for the short position. Stop loss like that. Take profit down here. But I'm not going to. Yeah. Human gut instinct is a strange thing. And I don't think there's anything else that quite compares to human gut instinct. People just feel what's right and what isn't. currently sitting at £6.55, up 661, 647. Be a nice 3% profit for the day almost. In fact, no, it's over 3% profit because 1% is £2. Thinking I'll aim for sort of 10% though. We can aim for what would be 10% on day one for a few days, or even for like a couple of weeks. It should get us growing to the point that we can then do more important things. Nice, gold finally seeming to move right at the very edge of its consolidation. You're starting to get going again, which is good. Could take it, but I'm not going to. Ethereum I'm not taking, even though it is moving. Euro AUD is moving finally, as we kind of suggested 5 minutes ago. However, we are still apprehensive of the news. Bad Euro news should drive it down though. So maybe it's correct. Everything's kind of come back to our entry price. That's a lie. Euro GBP is still miles away. But the other three are near enough at entry, so we're currently sitting at 220 in profit. Which is just 1% up. If anyone has any questions, do let me know and I can answer those for you. Do I stack trades? If I get later entries into a trade, then yeah, I would. So, for instance, I'm just going to draw it on a chart, it'll make more sense. So say for instance price does this, I might potentially take another entry here. But the overall goal is to get the same TP. If I'm stacking a trade, sometimes I'll half my lot size and place two trades, one with 1-to-1 and one with a longer TP, but that's the only other time. It's not so much adding extra risk, it's to reduce risk. Everything's back at entry or worse. Yeah, we're currently 30 cents down, back in profit, back into loss. But we're floating around there, about 50 cents down. Euro GBP is obviously still fine. GJ is still pretty good. It's the two NZDs that are the issue chart children at the moment. Does anyone have any questions for me? If so, do let me know. It's a good time to run ads, apparently. Might hit stop. That's fine. That's fine. NAS. Accumulation for short after a stop loss hunt. NAS, I'm... slightly bullish on this. Yeah, I'm still bullish on this, for sure. Let's at least get to 11,500 on this before we consider shorts. That's concerning. Still not hit my stop though. I don't think. I'll check spread in a minute. They're both fine. Okay, that should have hit stop then. It's ready. Interesting. For me, it still hasn't got that quite high yet. It'll probably close off in a second. GJ and GU look like they're gonna be worth more anyway though. Yeah, I mean, I also haven't been asking people to like the video. That being said, if you are enjoying this, please do consider liking and subscribing. And see the likes are now going up again. Yesterday we got like 163 likes or something, which was really good. And it would be nice to see if that can continue. Also, hello to all the new viewers. It's nice to have you here. I'm going to mark that one as a loss. It's got to go in red. If you want to start trading, then I would suggest check out some of my videos. I kind of go into some of like trading with indicators and stuff because it's far easier to get into than trading with clean charts. I would also suggest checking out the Discord in the pinned link, and you might find some use there. hello to the new people. We're currently watching a couple of trades running. Doubt I'll find anything else. Oh, we had news come in though. Oh, it was better than expected. Interesting. Anything new here? Probably not. Nope. Ethereum still looks like shorting. Euro order's gone pulled back. Doesn't look like we're finding anything new. They've started ripping, which is nice. Ah, you broke to the upside. Very good. As I kind of suggested, it would break that line. So we're probably well into profit. Yeah, Euro GBP is 650 in profit on its own, so 3% on the account. And this one is currently 328. Obviously, GJ we put 0.02 and EG, which sounds weird, we put a 0.05. It's nice to see it's just continuing. That pulled back yet? Not quite. That one's probably pushing quite significantly. How many pips is that? I need 26, okay. Well, hopefully they can keep moving. Still ripping. If anyone has questions, do let me know and I'll happily answer them. I have a tendency to answer questions during the live because otherwise we are just sitting here waiting for things to move, and I end up just sitting and doing chess puzzles on my other monitor. NZDJPY was taken. It's marked in red because it hit stop loss, which is fine. Sometimes they do. Euro GBP and GJ more than making up for it right now. The one that wasn't taken was US30. Now I'm tempted to take a position in gold for a short. Now it's pulled back up to here. It would look like this probably. Stop loss will bring down probably to here, and then take profit we can go way far. Might take a 0.01 or an 0.02, probably 0.01. Where is it? I placed 0.02, that'll do. I got my entry at 47.53, which is right there. If anyone has any questions, do let me know. You need to be marked in orange because we've just taken it, and we'll put it back to the top. Hello. Nicely moving, good, back into profit. This is pulling back a little bit, that's fine, it's moved considerably. Pushed into profit. This has got back to an entry level and I'm like, maybe I could take it. Maybe I'll enter again, I don't know. I'll think more about that. I probably won't re-enter. If anyone has any questions, let me know, because I'm literally doing chess puzzles in the background, because otherwise we are just kind of waiting on charts to get moving a bit more. And I should probably start thinking of topics to bring with me, then we'll have more things to talk about. USD is in profit, you're pushing down, you're pushing up, you're pushing down, you're pushing down. I'm tempted to take the re-entry, but I'm probably not going to. Yeah, I have to have something to keep me entertained in the background, otherwise I become fixated on price. So for me, I sit and do chess puzzles, or I'll sit and watch YouTube videos or something in the background when I trade normally. Obviously, watching YouTube videos while I'm live streaming probably isn't so optimal, so that's why I'm definitely playing chess puzzles in the background. Partly also because I don't have any topics to talk about. If I brought a topic with me, then I would sit and talk about that, and it'd be much better in that regard. But yeah, otherwise you become almost neurotic with the price, and that's not helping anyone. Let's check it out. Ooh, currently coming up to just crossed 5% profit. We are at 7.35 on Euro GBP, 2.94 on GJ. We are at 40, just coming up to 50 pence on NZD/USD, and £1.15 on gold. Again, my kind of goal is sort of 10% profit for the day. Okay. Here, try again. Don't forget to, if you need a different link, message me and I can help you with that. Sitting right up around £11 of profit, 11 GBP of profit, which on a £200 account isn't bad. Hi, thank you for enjoying the stream. Okay, it's just waffle, political waffle. USD spiked up. Let's have a look. Yep, USD CHF pulled up. Let's look at some others. Broke through, that was to be expected, that's fine. AUD USD is still stationary. Hi, welcome. AUD NZD has had some movement. AUD CAD pulled back within its thing, so that's okay. NAS not really doing anything. Euro CAD, no. GA is pushed up in line with the fundamentals on all GBP pairs, same with CHF. BTC is pulling down. Euro AUD is stationary. Ethereum is pulling down. CHF JPY is pushed down. GU is stationary. Still kind of going up, but again, that's because of the fundamentals. NZD JPY has come back down. That's moving fine. You're doing okay. It's okay. NZD USD is pushed down a bit. And that's sort of sitting there. There's nothing really that interesting. Also, hello to all of the new viewers again. I see that there's now almost 500 of you in chat. In fact, 501, 525 of you. Currently just sitting in profit in a bunch of trades. We've had one stop loss. Let's see what the difference in account balance is so far. We are sitting at 1350 up, which, considering it's a 200 GBP account, is not bad for the day. Couple hours work. Currently what? 6.5%, almost 7%. Which for a day's growth is not bad. Hello to all the new people. Don't forget to smile. We'll leave gold open for now. If anyone has any questions, do let me know. I do try to answer them all. Other than that, everything is pretty normal. We're just kind of sitting and waiting around. Nothing overly wild for the day. Yes, we work from our Discord, which is discord.gg/perfectentry. You should be able to see the pinned comment, which has the same link, and you will find us there. I am Taylor Bright, which I am the founder of Perfect Entry, and we have signals. We have all of our indicators, which are all of the Pip Hunter indicators, although a couple of them do not have Pip Hunter names, such as Trend Detection System. But yeah, we have multiple very, very good custom indicators just for us. We have our signal service as well as our own educational courses. We do our best to try and help make you profitable, and that is why I do these free live streams, so that we can try and get some of you there. It's also a good way for some of our regular clients to kind of see a bit more about what I do and how I trade personally. Although currently right now I am sitting here playing chess on the background while watching gold, because trading is a lot of focus and sometimes you need to reduce the amount of focus you give. It's more beneficial that way. Becoming fixated on price is never what you want. I think if we get to 10% profit for the day, I'll probably just close everything out. 10% profit on a small account on one day is a huge margin. If we can get to that point in the next, by the end of the day, that'd be great. Currently we are sitting at 5.5% profit because we are at just about £11, which is 5%, 5.5%. I will be updating the Discord throughout the day as trades do move. Currently we have gold that's starting to push on a little bit, GJ is pushing on, EG is getting there, and NZD USD is sitting not far from our entry price. US 30 we've been keeping an eye on all day. I'm suggesting that longer term we should be looking bullish, but right now we are not really moving. I've just been sent a link and I don't care in the slightest. I'm just going to tell them that I'm live streaming so that they stop. If anyone has any questions, do let me know. I do like answering them. Or if they want me to check out any particular charts as well. Because I'm not currently looking at everything, however I'm happy to turn my eye to it. Euro, let's just push pumping. Everything there is pushing comfortably. Seems like a relatively happy day for a lot of markets. My eyes are burning. Good. GBP is pushing off a bit more. Currently sitting around 7%. If we can get to, again, if we can get to 10%, then I am happy for the day. that. Just coming up to 8% now. Oh, just dropped back. You can see that's where we're sitting for the day. Again, this is our small account grind series where we take where we started with a £200 account today, and we're just going to start growing it out. My mental aim is that I think over the series we'll first off aim to get to 400, then we'll withdraw it back down to 2, and then from that we'll then work towards pushing towards 800, then we'll withdraw it down to 4, then we'll look to push towards sort of 1200, halve it back down to 6, and then we'll go to, I don't know, like 1600 or something. Just so that if the people who are following can take consistent profit out, because that is important. We're now sitting at £17 of profit. Wow, we have Ashton Kutcher. If you check out our Discord, then we'll be more than happy to get you up and running with everything you could need to start, be it you need a broker, be it you need education, or the indicators you can see me using right here. Anything, we will be able to help. Check out the link, it's discord.gg/perfectentry. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to push this button. Things are looking good. Cabinet ministers leave final Liz Truss meeting. if you're making a lot of losses, I would suggest either your style is wrong or your risk management is wrong. Because if your risk management is better, then normally you're doing better in general. So I take my trades based off of a combination of factors such as the special Fibonacci draw and the indicators you see on my chart. I then place my lot size based off of a known amount of risks. For when I'm handling prop firm accounts, it's 0.2% risk per trade. Today I started the small account grind series where I'm slightly running just a little bit more on risk on a $200 account. For many of these I'm placing either an 0.02 or an 0.05 lot, partly because I want to be a little bit more aggressive growing but also still somewhat safe. If you want to learn more about risk management, feel free to join our Discord. The Discord does have a few videos on risk management and you'll probably find those most useful, as well as having strategy videos which you'll find on our YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will be able to find a good few strategy videos. Let me just open this for you. You will find content, this one you'll find particularly useful. It's a pretty consistent strategy. It's very much what I'm got on my chart right now. I will add a link to it in the chat. There you go. I do see that there's 486 viewers in here. If you are enjoying the stream and you want to see more of them, then do feel free to like and subscribe to the video. If you click the bell icon notification, then you will get notifications when I go live. We normally go live at 11 AM UAE time, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. Normally we should be doing our small account grind on a Tuesday and Thursday, and our prop firm passing on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Now the only difference is the lot size we use for the trades, and the some trades I will not be taking on a small account, for instance the US 30 and NAS 100, whereas on a prop firm account I would. Just simply owing to the balance difference. Yes, I do have my own server. Check discord.gg/perfectentry and you'll be able to see everything there. We are almost at 9% profit, which means we're getting tantalizingly close to our final goal for the day. In fact, we just crossed 9% profit. Hopefully we can get to our 10% goal. We just hit 9.5% as well. If we get to 10%, then we will be happy enough for the day, aiming to get to 200, take 200 all the way to 220 for the day. Thank you for subscribing. We're just going to check the news again. So there is, that's in a couple of minutes. Decision of market on Prime Minister, allowed markets to stabilise. Rishi Sunak will probably be good in terms of financials for the country, so that's why I am particularly bullish on GBP pairs, having been long on GJ this morning and shorting EG this morning. We did consider trading other GBP pairs, however we decided that due to the leverage, we don't want to over leverage ourselves into the pound, and that's why we only took 2 of them, because it limits our risk on one currency. We've also considered a few other trades today, such as NZD-JPY shorts, which unfortunately hit stop loss before they went into would now be in profit, and we considered and took NZD-USD, and we've been watching US 30 all morning just to see how it handles. I have a feeling long term it's going to be somewhat bullish for the day. And then we finally have gold, which we have been shorting. We watched as it made a new low. We saw as price pulled back up towards previous support, and then took our entry, getting us a nice entry onto the trend. We have looked at many other things today, such as CHF-JPY, which has been moving down consistently, but we were too late in the day. Euro AUD, we can see that it's just starting to pull up. Hopefully we will be able to take a trade, or at least look at the idea of taking one where it's a nice long position going up towards our magical line at 1.56180. It's very tight on the risk to reward, but we can enjoy it. Hello to all the new people in the chat. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. GBP CHF is continuing to push, so is GBP AUD, as they should be with the fundamental news of the day. If anyone doesn't know, there is a new Prime Minister of the UK. He comes from a finance background, which is in general a very good thing. He used to be an investment banker, I think, for Barclays. AUD USD is starting to push down. We could be looking at a position, however we have had a reasonable amount of consolidation. You do also have a wedge forming by the looks of it. Oh, that line doesn't actually give, so we'll ignore that. We've got Euro NZD pushing up. GBP CAD broke through our magical line and is continuing upwards as a nice bullish direction. USD CAD doing not much at all, just ranging all day. USD CHF has been pushing up also. If anyone doesn't have any questions, do let me know. I do like answering questions. It does keep me somewhat entertained. If you're looking for a place to learn more about trading, then check out our Discord, discord.gg/perfectentry. You'll find it as a bit of a one-stop shop where you'll get everything you could possibly need to start. We have links to our preferred brokers of choice. We have links to courses. We have links to our indicators and educational membership. We even have a signals program for people who are just wanting signals. If you are looking for some of the details on the signals that we take, I will grab some of those in a moment. Some examples include trades like this, which did run into profit this morning and was closed at, oh, that was yesterday, sorry, which was closed at 9:12 p.m. We have trades, I'm just looking through, we've had a few others, including yesterday at 3 o'clock we had this one, and we had a few others. There's many trades. Here's another good example, one that was closed at plus 90% pips. This one, which was a GU trade, closed at plus 70 pips. So we do tend to have some good calls going on. We do also trade crypto. We've just recently, and this hasn't been announced to the group yet, spoken with a provider to add more crypto signals in. They are a specialist in finding new and emerging coins and tokens and helping to show those off to our group. Yes, discord.gg/proofeed entry. If anyone has any questions, do let me know. We are heading into like the last sort of 10-15 minutes, so if anyone has any questions, let me know and we'll get on to it. Imagine we've approached 10% for the day, or we are 50 pence off of our 10% for the day, currently sitting at 19.50 in profit. Just waiting a little bit more. Oh, we just crossed it for a brief second. I will probably wait to make slightly more just to cover that one loss, and then we'll close at sort of 2.20 profit for the day, and then we will be happy. I'm thinking for the rest of the week I might just work purely on the small account grind instead of going for the prop firm this week, partly because it's the end of a month and you do get a little bit more volatility. It's far easier to start a prop firm account on the new month. If anyone has any questions, do let me know. As always, we are the one-stop shop for everything you could need for trading, be it education, signals, core, or indicators, as well as having a large community of 50,000 members where you can talk and enjoy yourself amongst all the others going through the same things as you are. Whether you're a new trader just trying to learn how markets work, whether you're a trader that's struggling, who needs some support to really get you in a better state psychologically, whether you just want to talk to people who are going through the same thing as you are, whether you are a trader that wants to be profitable or are a currently profitable trader, we do try and help everyone. How often do I do a live on YouTube? I do lives on YouTube every single weekday, so Monday to Friday, from 11 AM Dubai time till 1 PM Dubai time normally. Currently the time is 12:53, so you can convert that to whatever time you're in. Right, we should be near enough there. We are indeed. Current equity is at 220.74, which means we are at our goal for the day. If anyone has any questions, or if anyone else wants to join in for tomorrow, then our small account grind today started at 220. Started at 200 GBP. And we are now sitting at 220 GBP, in fact we're just slightly over as I haven't closed everything quite quick enough. If anyone has any questions, do let me know and then I can answer those for you. But other than that, we are near enough at the end for the day. Yep, we have full educational courses. Just check out our Discord and sign yourself up for a Market Master membership, and you'll get access to all of those instantaneously. We have 3 courses going that actively run. We have our beginners course videos, we have our masters course videos, and we have our MBT course, which is a full from A to Z. It covers everything from opening a MetaTrader account to working with your broker, all the way through to full price action and structure, and as well as indicator trading. You're welcome, Stephen. I will see you tomorrow for the next live. Have a good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Euro GBP is considerably into profit now, same with NZD USD. No, the signals we have are called throughout the day. We have people who call them during New York session, during London session, and even up and into Asian session sometimes. We have 2 other people who actively call signals every day, as well as another person who posts a chart which has direct signals on it. So we have a bunch of admins at Perfect Entry. We have one of them is in the chat now. If you want to say hello, Sahil, then you can say hello. He will call signals regularly throughout the day. We also have another one who may or may not be in the chat called Infinite FX. And then we also have signals from our friend in America, whose name is Mr. Marobozu, who calls gold consistently throughout the day. His charts look like this, where you can preset your pending orders. So for instance, on wherever you see a sell label or a buy label, you set a pending order exactly where that label's price is, with a stop loss into the zone and your take profit into the next zone, and you can run it as pending orders and trade like that. He has an excessively high win rate at about 80 to 90% on his. They're often only 1-to-1 or very slightly even break trades like that. However, that's how he runs. We then have trades from our members, our other admins such as Sahil, who has currently got a gold trade that looks like this running. It's running 25 pips in profit. You can see that his risk to reward ratio is very good, as it goes from 16.46 entry all the way down to 16.25 for take profit. Meanwhile, stop loss was only at 16.53. We use our Discord for our signals because it's easier to keep everything in one place for you all. So you'll find that when you join our Discord, if you grab yourself a signals membership, or you grab yourself a Market Masters membership, then you will get access to the signal rooms. Meanwhile, this has been the Perfect Entry Live for the Tuesday the 25th of October, and I have run to the end of my day for trading. If anyone has any questions, do let me know. I will be in the Discord for the next couple of hours probably. Other than that, I will wish you the best of days, nights, mornings, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you for tomorrow's live. Have